Hello, my name is Shamsa. The first thing that I thought was really interesting about the intimate apparel play was the main character Esther. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but how fierce and determined she was to achieve what she wanted, even though she was so unsure, especially her love interest, George. Um, Also, what was very strange was the fact that every woman wanted something that the other one have, but in reality, none of them, like, it wasn't something that they should have wanted. Um, the two values that I thought was this in this dramatic world was economic reasons, and also and social segregation, and also love interest and how complicated it was. The two word I circled two words. One is boudoir. It means like woman's private room, and also bohema, a person who has informal and unconventional social habits. I do believe this play does reinforce or challenge stereotypes of African Americans, because I mean, Esther, the main character, couldn't read or write, and that's how it was for women um, in slavery. They couldn't really read or learn to read, and also the mere fact that living with, she was poor, so it kind of made, and then her husband was poor. So it kind of reinforces the fact that maybe African Americans are economically lower than those of others. I do believe stereotypes of African Americans or other groups do still exist, or like demonstrated in this society, because um, it's I mean, they people picture them to be certain way, to be African American. You have to look certain way, or you have to be drawn or to like certain things, like you have to be good at dancing, or you have to be good at music, or you cannot be in a high like be a CEO of a huge company. People would be surprised if someone like me to say I own this in this country, in the United States of America at least. It would be something that would get them like to be very surprised. Two of the questions I have is, one, do you think if Esther did fall or ended up with Mark, the Jewish guy, who they could not love each other because of his religion, if they were to be married, do you think they would have had a better life instead of her being with George, who deceived her at the end? And also, do you think her friend, who her husband cheated with, was really a friend? And also, who was Miss Van, who ended up having love interest with Esther, the wealthy lady?